Hey, listen, let's cut to the chase. We know you're behind the bombings, the embassy and the earlier bombings too. So no more bullshit. Just tell us everything.
The earlier bombings? What are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
It doesn't add up. You knew about Zero Day beforehand.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Not only to insist on conspiracies, they're out there, mate. So save your breath. Nothing you say will wipe your slate. Enjoy your new digs.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you've created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
You'll like this. Got word from Hamish that Nigel Cass is planning to unveil some new nasty project at a press conference.
Why would I like that? Albion's always got some sort of nasty plan going on.
Because Hamish has convinced his Albion contact to talk to us. Apparently it took some doing, since Radu's a squirrely sort. He's been especially agitated lately. But he has insider information we could use. The meeting's at the Drowning Post.
Wouldn't mind a drink while we plan how to give Nigel bloody Cass a black eye.
Hey, look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Let's see it.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
This is the place. Where's our informant?
Bad news from Hamish. His contact is running late. May as well make yourself comfortable. Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Just a pill and a pint. Don't be so dramatic.
The attack occurred just as Albion CEO Nigel Cass was announcing a new security...
Turn up the telly, mate!
Our cameras captured video of the attack, which some viewers may find disturbing.
Without their tireless work, we couldn't have rolled out these checkpoints. Watch out! 43C. Engage contact right. Aimed fire. Aimed fire.
No, you fucking no!
Government officials have yet to issue a statement, but Cass had this to say.
An attack on me and my men is one thing. We're trained to handle these monsters. But I will not abide civilian casualties. This city deserves peace. And I promise you, London, we carry on as we are, these attacks will continue. But we don't need to live like this. Scared to leave our homes. Criminals, terrorists like these can be stopped before they even start. And I have a plan to do just that. Your police and politicians may have stopped fighting for you. But I will never stop. Thank you.
This is what I'm talking about. Cass ought to be in charge of things.
The hell he should. He's just another greedy bastard.
Nigel Cass is the only one who gives a fuck about this city.
Twat.
Oi, break it up. Keep it civil.
How screwed we'd all be if ghosts could possess...
Oh, come the fuck on.
Fucking hell. Tell me you lot met with my contact and he had nothing to do with this.
Your man never showed up, Hamish. But come on, this was a show. It has Cass written all over it.
Yes, I believe it with my whole heart. I'd even go scour the attack site just to out this wank stain.
No, you don't get it, fam. Radu's been seriously unbalanced lately. Talking all sorts of rubbish about someone having to stop Cass, no matter the cost.
Timing's too bad. Cass announces this new security initiative and then he's attacked in public. No way.
Hope you're right, and it's not Radu gone off the deep end.
This is the site where Nigel Cass was attacked, but, surprise, surprise, his personal goon squad has already scrubbed the area for evidence.
Unbelievable. He's putting a blindfold on us, covering up his dirty deed.
Yes, if you search for clues, I may be able to reconstruct the attack in augmented reality.
Ah, you've got more angles than a protractor, Bags.
There is a CTOS data relay nearby. That will have the data I need.
Of course, easy peasy.
Move on.
You can't have gone far. Area is clear. Continuing the search. What's next? Clear. Heading on. I know you're here somewhere. Moving on. Moving on. There's nothing here. Clear.
Eyes peeled.
I'm going to need a bit more data if you want me to reconstruct the scene in augmented reality. That should do it. Go back to the location of the incident to view the reconstruction.
What's that? Oh. CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This does look like pro-terrorism, in the sense that it's both professional and in favor of terrorism.
Right, so he could be a pro. Doesn't really narrow it down, does it? I'll go have a look-see.
Searching facial recognition databases, and here he is, Radu Florin, an Albion employee in good standing, until he tried to drive an exploding truck into his boss.
Radu? Oh, shit. Fam, that's the bloke put me on the Themis. My contact inside Albion.
I see. I suppose with the number of enemies Cass has made, there's no need to fake an assassination attempt.
What the fuck did he find to make him desperate enough to do this? Roll it, Bugs.
Look at that. Albion trucks with black boxes on the undercarriage, just like aeroplanes. I can track down the black box, which should lead us to the truck's current location.
Couldn't we also run the truck's license plates?
Of course. I'll also monitor Albion communications and 1,000 other little things you would appreciate.
Looks like a disgruntled employee situation. Cass did something to seriously piss this guy off.
If even Albion's own employees are turning against Cass, that's definitely an angle we play. But we'll need to get a good look at the truck first.
According to Albion radio chatter, they've moved the truck to the Tone bombing site. And here's something even stranger. They've moved Radu Florin's body along with it.
Now, why on earth would they move it to the Tone site?
Albion has been coordinating recovery efforts at the site, which is rather vague.
It's a dumping ground, innit? Problems they like to see disappear. If we find the truck, we find Radu.
To right.
Bloody hell!
I've arrived at the Tone bombing site. Are we sure this is where Albion stashed the truck from the Finsbury attack?
That's right, but what we don't know is why they brought it here.
I'll go have a look-see.
This is the truck used in the Finsbury attack. I have a VIN and plate match. The dash cam is a shambles, but the local cameras picked up some audio. Worth a listen.
Oh, Jesus, he's pretty burnt up.
Happens when your truck explodes.
Fuck, I used to see him around R&D. Did you know him?
Hell no. But even if I did, I wouldn't fucking talk about it. Know what I mean?
I'm detecting several optics nearby with no life signs connected. That's where we should look for the driver's body.
Going in. Badly charred. No rot smell. I think this is our attacker.
There's a lump of damaged metal in his noggin that might once have been an optic.
But you can work wonders. Right, Bags?
I'm pulling everything down from his cloud storage now. I recommend escaping from the premises.
So, this is where I can expect to end up if I piss off Albion.
If you consider that new bodies are constantly being unearthed from the Tone wreckage, they can kill anyone they want and get away with it. I've decrypted an audio file recovered from the attacker's body. Shall I play it?
Bagley, make me proud.
He's launched them, Mum. They're waiting up there and no one knows. People think he'll keep them safe, but that's not what he wants. He wants control. He sent them up there to watch us. And worse, he called them Justice Themis drones. What a cruel joke. The project was dead, but he has the team re-engineering an upgrade that'll activate a systemic reboot, and you always hated it when I used my big up words. I can't let it happen. And without him, it doesn't.
Auto drive now enabled.
Mom, I'm about to do something. Something awful. Or at least people will say it's awful. If they know what I know, maybe they'd think better of me. Less of a monster. But I'm trying to stop a monster, Mom. I am. If you had the chance to stop something terrible from happening by killing someone, wouldn't you do it? Something truly horrible. I'm sorry. I love you.
Oh dear. The Themis drones are already launched. All they're waiting for is a patch that tells them to activate. What a nasty business.
Might take months, but Cass could get the project back on its legs. Unless we destroy the drones themselves. Bugs boy, the Themis data we wiped at Titus. Any chance you remember enough to retro-engineer a more suitable upgrade?
I'll do you one better. I can code a virus from the data itself.
Excuse me, Bagley. You held on to the super scary Themis project data?
I asked him to. No sense in just flushing data. Never know what might come in handy or what you might learn. So, how do we use it to infect the drones?
Albion's got a primary communications hub at Tower Bridge. Upload the virus there, fam, and all the drones get a dose.
Let's do it. What's her story, Bags?
Albion's hot on her trail. GPS history shows a pattern of raids on locations she's recently visited.
Now, that sounds like something DedSec should sink its teeth into.
Got it. I've tracked down an officer who was at the most recent raid. You can scrape their optic for intel. Our potential recruiter's been trying to take down a Clan Kelly racket run by a nearby goon. You could hack their optic to redistribute the money they stole. Well, that was easy. They might as well have sent us the money directly and saved themselves the trouble. I'll tell our prospect the good news. Speaking of which, I have some exciting news about the woman you just helped.
What's her story, Bags?
Looks like she's a marked woman. Clan Kelly put a bounty on her head.
Why?
She's an uncommonly dangerous underground boxer. Apparently she once won a fight with a bag of cement, however you do that. And in her last match she took down a mob-backed favourite. Now they're sending out an enforcer to make sure she never wins again.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Your life. Or so those Kelly twats would like to think. Bags, locate that enforcer, will you?
Already done. The enforcer we're after is here, currently enforcing some poor bastard's head into the pavement. If you take them out, our boxer friend may live to fight another day. Target spotted.
Shut your fucking mouth. Fine, I'll be a good girl.
There, that takes care of the immediate mortal peril. Now scarp her or they'll kill you for sure.
Brilliant bunch of wankers, aren't we?
Don't break out the tiny party hats just yet. We might have bought our boxers some time, but once Clan Kelly finds out what happened, they'll almost certainly want revenge. Suggest you warn her.
Heading there now.
Good God, do you have a death wish? Back again after what you did, wanker.
You might want to hurry. I'm detecting some Clan Kelly movement in the area.
Hey, there's no time to explain, but you're in serious danger.
What do you mean?
Clan Kelly's got their knickers in a twist over your last match. They want you dead. We took care of their first murderous thug, but it seems they're sending in more clowns.
I'm not scared of them. I'll put them down too.
Appreciate the offer, but there's too many for you to take all on your own. Let's find somewhere to hide. We'll keep them busy as long as we can.
Right. Whoever you are, thank you. I'll owe you for this.
Enemies incoming.
And you need the high quality spools and all that.
Big fan. Huh? You don't have to be like this.
Just trying to make the world.
Do your part.
Think you're hard?
Need some cover.
Hey.
I'm going to die.
I don't want to die. Get out of here.
Goodness, will I always attract this much attention?
Until you lose them, yes.
But what Bagley claims to be, he's not always helpful.
Oh, there's trouble here.
This area is being defended by the GBB.
Ah, you really want to quit? Oh. Ah.
That does it. Get somewhere safe so we can contact our fighter.
Are you all right?
I'll be fine. But if the Kellys think I will take this lying down, I have news for them. I can fight dirty too.
In DedSec, the more the merrier. Care to join us?
Yes, I think we'll make a formidable team.
This is Albion's primary communications hub, but there's more security here than there is around the Royal Meth stash. You should start by destroying their encryptors. If your hacking skills are up to snuff, dominating a combat drone or two could help.
Got it.